welcome here. This is the first round of basketball tonight. Girls action, Dixon versus Bourbon, a district matchup coming up. Dixon has a win already in this contest. Following this, we will hopefully head to Rolla, have the Waynesville Tigers, Rolla Bulldogs. Classic matchup going back to well over 100 years in that respect. Dixon in the white and red, Bourbon in the blue. And we are off. Bourbon with the tip. So both these teams, districts, will be here in a few weeks. And Bourbon first one on the board. Dixon 5, Bourbon 4 seed in the tournament. Winner will face the Stillville Lady Cardinals. Couple district titles under their belt the last few years, and we will plan to follow those teams. All those games will be on MSHSAA TV. Jump ball on the floor. Possession, Dixon. So pressure by the Lady Warhawks. Dixon able to break through that. Baseline drive, shot blocked. Offensive rebound. Again, Dixon looking around underneath here. They do not have a roster tonight, and I should have probably saved one, but I did not. Inside Bourbon, 3. It is up. It is good. 5 points, Bourbon. JV varsity boys are in action in Newburgh tonight. That game, I believe, starting 5:30, 6 o'clock. That'll be on the Newburgh YouTube site. Dixon, they'll come away with the ball. Bourbon en route to try to score. Not there. Dixon, first points of the game. Actually, second points of the game here. 4 points on the board for Dixon. So out of bounds, it'll be Bourbon ball. Bourbon inbounds towards the basket. Whistle. And take a look at that real quick here. Going up. A couple Lady Bulldogs there underneath. Free throws coming. First free throws of the game. First one is good. 6 points for the Warhawks. And offensive rebound, can't come up with points. Dixon on the other end. Last night, Dixon suffered a loss to Richland in conference play. And foul on this end of the floor here. This time, Dixon will head to the line. Bourbon got a hand just enough on that. 5:10 in the quarter. Back to a 1-point game. Chance to tie it up. And 6 points. That will tie this game up here. Last touch by Dixon. Still Bourbon ball. Again, Bourbon kind of going opposite. A lot of teams go backcourt on that, but instead Bourbon goes towards the basket. That is good. 8 points in the game. Three, a little off balance. Baseline shot. That one is off, out of bounds. Still Dixon. So Lady Bulldogs inbound under the basket. And Marr, basket is good. We are tied back up at 8 points apiece. Once again, about 7:15 tonight. The goal is to bring you the Dixon Waynesville boys basketball game at Rolla. If not, it will be on the Rolla Bulldog YouTube page. Depends on time constraints. 3-point shot by Bourbon. Bourbon drive, baseline. Out of bounds off the Warhawks, back to the Bulldogs. Offensive rebound, not there. That basket is good, and chance to tie it up. 3-point play. As far as Dixon, everyone has 5 points in the ball game, scoring evenly. Bourbon has 3 with 3 out there. Free throw coming. No good. Rebound, Warhawks. Bourbon fights her way baseline. Pass. 3-point shot. A little contested. That is an offensive rebound. Short 2. No good. Foul going up. I believe this is baseline, though. So no shooting foul. Foul on Marr. It's her first. Both teams have 2 fouls. Foul on the inbounds, and that will send Bourbon to the line. Back to a 2-point game. Again, these two teams stacked up very evenly. Districts 4 and 5. Winner of that district game will face Stillville. Stillville, once again, a defending champion. So not a lot of love there. Success, though, between those two. Between that Stillville program. Stillville Licking, been here before, Licking in a different district. 3-point shot by Dixon, 1-point lead. Lady Wildcats, neighboring district, so the couple Final Four appearances the last 3 or 4 years here, and both now that other districts, some other tough teams too, so good possibility. Lynn Lady Wildcats, I believe, also is part of that district. Misha's done some moving things around here, out of bounds. So 2.5 minutes in the first, 1-point lead for Dixon. Ball loose. Dixon comes away with the steal. We're going to have a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this. The School District and the Dixon Athletic Booster Club are proud sponsors of the Dixon Bulldogs this season. You can check out live coverage of all their home games and Frisco League tournament action. Thank you to the Dixon School District and Dixon Booster Club. Go Bulldogs. Another way to keep up with all your local sports and live coverage is to check out AllenHilliardSports.com/live for all the live games. You could also check us out on YouTube and Facebook. Caleb Scott of Reinhardt Realty is a proud supporter of area schools and programs in Southwest Missouri, including the championship games of the Frisco League Tournament. Give him a call at 417-209-7837. Z Roofing and Solutions is a proud sponsor of the Lakeway Hornets and Richland Bears in this Frisco League tournament. So back here out of the timeout, still Dixon ball. Timeout by Bourbon. No, timeout by Dixon. Either way, we still have 4 remaining. Jump ball, possession, back to the Lady Warhawks. Have some live action this summer. We'll have the Kansas City, I believe it is Jazz, new women's pro team in Kansas City. We'll have some games from them. We'll have the Queen City Insane Asylum again, coming off of 3 championship seasons. They're now moved up to 11-man football, so we'll have, I believe, 4 or 5 home games from them. We'll have that broadcast schedule released shortly here once everything gets sorted out. Three. That is good. Bourbon, corner 3. A little over a minute to go in the quarter. Still a tight ball game, 15-3. Dixon, 2-point shot. That is good. So we are knotted up 15 apiece, 54 seconds to go. Ball knocked out of bounds. Still Bourbon ball. Bourbon sets up. 1 in the backcourt just off camera. Dixon extended defense here. Out of bounds. This will be Dixon ball, I believe. I think it's Bourbon ball. It is Bourbon ball. Bourbon looking for the 3. Not there. They're going to throw a shot up. They'll get a couple free throws here. Foul on Lipscomb. It'll be the 4th team foul, first personal. One-point lead for the Warhawks. Second free throw, good also. Dixon lost the ball, 19 seconds. Still Dixon basketball, though. 3 up. I think that is Stevens. Offensive rebound. Marr not able to connect. Out of bounds. Bourbon ball, 7 seconds in the period. Bourbon, wide open layup. It is good. 19-15. We'll be back in 1 minute. More Dixon basketball. Bourbon on top.
Pulaski County is a proud sponsor of the Waynesville Tigers as well as all the area Frisco League teams. Good luck to all the teams this season, and be sure to check them out for all your home loans, vehicle loans, and other money needs. They are member FDIC. Waynesville Tigers Sports are proudly sponsored by Chris Pills Basketball, your basketball training source in Pulaski County.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
We want to thank Stephanie Rome, KW Realtor, for helping provide coverage of the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs along with the Frisco League tournament.
The Dixon basketball coming out of the break. They currently trail by a few baskets here. Trail by 4. Just one of those games not meaning a whole lot here. That's going to be a offensive foul. Player control foul by 20 of the Lady Bulldogs. Her second. Mar will head back into the ball game. Once again, this is another one of those games that doesn't really matter at this point, really who wins or loses, because playoffs are basically set, and this is not a conference game. However, good game you want to win if you can. Bourbon 3, that's short. Ball, possibly a jump ball. It is a jump ball. That will head back to the Warhawks. Once again, about 7:15, the goal is to be broadcasting Waynesville and Rolla varsity boys. If not, that will be on the Rolla Bulldog Athletic YouTube page. But I will share it if that is the case. Inside shot, no good. Dixon gets the ball off the whistle. Also tomorrow, Waynesville freshman basketball tournament. Most of the area teams are part of that. Bigger schools. Starting at 10 a.m. and will continue throughout the day till about 2:30 final game. Be sure to check that out. Also the YMCA Youth Basketball Playoffs happening tomorrow there. My teams I was part of did not make the playoffs, but they had a good season. Good luck to the winners there, and big three-point shot. That's going to make this a 7-point difference. So Dixon playing pretty well spread here on offense. Underneath. Foul on the shot. That'll send Lipscomb to the line. She'll get a couple free throws out of this. Right now, number 2 of Bourbon with the leading in points right now, 9 points. Free throw good, 6-point ball game. Back to a 2-possession game. Timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this from our sponsors. Bourbon on top.
Glass Central is Pulaski County's newest auto installation service here. Contact James Garrett for all your installation needs. We want to thank Brian Borum, a former Crocker Lion and Frisco League champion, for sponsoring the Crocker Lions and a timeout sponsor this year. For all your real estate needs in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Pulaski County, contact Cross Creek Realty and Brian Borum. Post Pawn Shop of St. Robert is a proud sponsor of the Waynesville Tigers and area basketball teams, to include the Crocker Lions and other Frisco League programs. Be sure to check them out and talk to Dan just outside the main gate of Fort Leonard Wood. Gann Johnson Insurance of Dixon, Missouri is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs. The Home Plate Bar and Grill is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and area athletics, including youth and other sports.
Back here in action. Bourbon again with the ball. Coming out of the timeout, they have 4 remaining. Each team has taken 1. Second quarter here, if you're just joining us, we're going to have a foul. I believe Mar, the way she looks, she's going to be called for it, and she will. That's her second. 6-team foul. That'll put Bourbon in the bonus following this. It's Bourbon underneath. And nearly had the good basket, out of bounds. Bad bounce off the iron there. Still Bourbon ball again. This time going for the outside. Dixon, 3-point shot. Dixon's going to come away with that rebound. Three from Dixon. Off target. Bourbon heading the other way. Both teams missing threes the last couple possessions here. That is tipped, ball stolen. Dixon down court, not there, misses the layup. Bourbon again with the ball. 5.5 minutes remain. Tipped out of bounds and ball. It will stay with Bourbon. Let the clock figure itself out real quick here. We are, I think it's back working, close enough. And shot off balance, tipped, inside rebound, not there again. That is 6 missed baskets in a row by Bourbon here the last couple possessions. We're going to have a double foul. So we're going to have a double foul here underneath. That's the third on Mar. Dixon only has 1 sub. So no bonus free throws off that. However, any more Dixon fouls will result in Bourbon shooting. Again, the basket missed underneath. Ball heading the other way. Shot up, it is good. Dixon within 3. Ball tipped out of bounds. Still Bourbon basketball. And 20 will take a break here. Not a lot of options on subs. Underneath, whistle on the floor. We're going to be shooting 1 and 1. 22-19 still. Bourbon on top. Foul on Lipscomb. So bonus front side is good. 23-19, 4-point difference. Back to 5-point ball game here. Dixon, baseline off the pass, basket good. Take a look at the rebound there. That's on 15 of Bourbon. And free throw also good. 2-point ball game. Dixon, foul, basket good. Bourbon chance to make a 3-point play. Two-point shot up, off target. Ball heading the other direction. Next week's schedule will be live from Lakeway on Thursday for the, I believe it's Thursday, that'll be the Hornets hosting the Jeff City team. I believe it's Calvary Lutheran. So Dixon ball, 3 minutes and a half. So there's 7 players on the bench today, so Dixon a little bit more of a break. Underneath, draws the foul. That'll be 7. We'll be shooting either way, but Dixon will have 2 free throws coming. Both teams in the bonus. Lipscomb shooting the free throws. First free throw is good. Second free throw also good. 2-point ball game. Girls games, Rolla Lady Bulldogs defeated Waynesville last night. Bourbon drives, overshot. Long 2, no good. Offensive rebound. Dixon with the ball. Timeout. We'll be back after this break from our sponsors. Bourbon by 2.
See Colquitt, Stevens Realty of KW Realty, Lake of the Ozarks, is a proud sponsor of Frisco League athletics and area basketball teams, including the Frisco League tournament. You can visit her at Horseshoe Bend Parkway in Lake of the Ozarks. You can also give her a call at her office at 348-9898 to check out all the new listings. C&B Auto of Lebanon, Missouri, a proud sponsor of the Frisco League Athletics and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets this season. You can check them out off Elm Street in Lebanon. Allen Hilliard Sports would like to congratulate the Queen City Insane Asylum for their 2022 championship this season, and good luck to your spring season. The store in Licking on College Avenue is a proud sponsor of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats during their sports season. Good luck, Wildcats and...
So back out of the timeout here. 2:22 to go in the quarter. the ball all the way at half court. And foul, Dixon. They'll pick up 2 shots. Chance to tie it up. That'd be blue 5, I'm assuming. First free throw, good. Dixon within 1. 2 timeouts taken by the Lady Bulldogs. And we are knotted up 26 apiece. Both these teams will meet again in a couple weeks here for district basketball action. We'll have live coverage of Dixon baseball and softball later in the spring too, along with Waynesville soccer. Dixon still with the ball though. Can't get the layup. Bourbon heads the other way with it. Still Bourbon ball. Bourbon in the backcourt, bringing that across. A minute and a half. Dixon heading the other way. Basket up. That is no good, but we should have free throws coming. We do. So J.C. Stevens will head to the line, shoot 2. I thank Post Cab Company for making broadcast possible and for being our district tournament sponsor. We'll have coverage of all the games here, and we'll have the girls' championship at Lakeway. But then we'll also be following some of these teams as whichever team moves on. Dixon lead for the first time. And Bourbon ties the game back up, 28 apiece. Dixon drive. Basket good. That could give Dixon a chance to take the lead. Still time for Bourbon, though. Dixon has to play defense. And Bourbon again with the bucket. So both these teams going back and forth. Three, basket good. And Lady Bulldogs going into the break here. Clock running down, shot no good. And Dixon, 3-point lead thanks to this shot here. We'll be back in 10 minutes for more basketball.
Colquitt is a proud sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports and has these proud properties to present at Lake of the Ozarks and Osage Beach area. Be sure to give her a call to inquire about the properties or to pay a visit.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
Bro, you gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's a white people thing.
Escúchame, en esta casa los hombres no lloran.
You alright?
feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
Thanks for hearing me out, bro. Appreciate it.
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. My service never stops.
Of Pulaski County is a proud sponsor of the Waynesville Tigers as well as all the area Frisco League teams. Good luck to all the teams this season, and be sure to check them out for all your home loans, vehicle loans, and other money needs. They are member FDIC. Waynesville Tigers Sports are proudly sponsored by Chris Pills Basketball, your basketball training source in Pulaski County.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
We want to thank Stephanie Rome, KW Realtor, for helping provide coverage of the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs along with the Frisco League tournament.
My father instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic and we would go to church and baseball and we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Auto Glass Central is Pulaski County's newest auto installation service here. Contact James Garrett for all your installation needs. We want to thank Brian Borum, a former Crocker Lion champion, for sponsoring the Crocker Lions and a timeout sponsor this year. For all your real estate needs in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Pulaski County, contact Cross Creek Realty and Brian Borum. Post Pawn Shop of St. Robert is a proud sponsor of the Waynesville Tigers and area basketball teams, to include the Crocker Lions and other Frisco League programs. Be sure to check them out and talk to Dan just outside the main gate of Fort Leonard Wood. Gann Johnson Insurance of Dixon, Missouri is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs. The Home Plate Bar and Grill is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and area athletics, including youth and other sports. C&B Auto of Lebanon, Missouri, a proud sponsor of the Frisco League Athletics and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets this season. You can check them out off Elm Street in Lebanon. Allen Hilliard Sports would like to congratulate the Queen City Insane Asylum for their 2022 championship this season, and good luck to your spring season. The store in Licking on College Avenue is a proud sponsor of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats during their sports season. Good luck, Wildcats and Lady Cats.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Hello guys, my name is Sidney Bateman, aka Reggie. I think it's important to get vaccinated because we have to do our part. And if we don't do our part, then how can we move forward? How can we proceed going on with life? Well, not do your part, get vaccinated, and let's live this thing called life the right way.
OLC is just like a small neighborhood of very diverse people. And I figure if we could do it here, maybe we'll rub off sometime in the future. I was looking for a chance to be able to teach English. Our volunteer coordinator put us together. She said, my student would be from Burma-Myanmar, and she's a doctor. And I thought, wow,
we are very close, like one of the family members or one of my relatives.
I call Chen my mother hen.
At first, I have no self-confidence. Yeah, I couldn't speak English well. After I joined the OLC, I have a community and I have many friends.
Burma, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Colombia, Mexico. And then I found out that she was interested in knitting. So we do both conversation and do grammar and do knitting.
After that, Harold and me create some kinds of knitting club here. And then we share the other people too who very interested in the knitting. Yeah, here is the scarf. Yeah,
that's the first thing. Can you believe it? That is the first thing she made. You start with something as simple as a piece of thread, and then you create something that we can all enjoy. I guess that's what life's about: is making friends.
When I first time moved, I didn't know about the neighbor. Yeah, the OLC and. It's like as a whole, yeah. That many people can help me, and at the same time, I can help the other people too.
The byproduct, obviously, is friendships, women just getting together, having a good time, and we laugh at each other.
Yes.
Yes. And food.
And food, yes, yes.
She's a great cook. She's a really good cook.
The Dixon School District and the Dixon Athletic Booster Club are proud sponsors of the Dixon Bulldogs this season. You can check out live coverage of all their home games and Frisco League tournament action. Thank you to the Dixon School District and Dixon Booster Club. Go Bulldogs. Another way to keep up with all your local sports and live coverage is to check out AllenHilliardSports.com/live for all the live games. You could also check us out on YouTube and Facebook. Caleb Scott of Reinhardt Realty is a proud supporter of area schools and programs in Southwest Missouri, including the championship games of the Frisco League Tournament. Give him a call at 417-209-7837.
Good.
I don't remember how it started.
Throw it to Dad.
Oh boy. We just found it. Our back and forth.
Back here, third quarter action. Dixon with the ball. They also have a 3-point lead coming out of the half. Dixon able to stop that Bourbon basket. Dixon drive. That is blocked by Bourbon. Ball heading the other way. Dixon nearly got the steal. Bourbon. 2 shots thrown up here, and basket no good. Dixon still with the ball. Drive, foul on the, nope, we have a traveling call. Bourbon with the ball. 6:40 to go in the third. Dixon still on top by 3. No one scored yet in this quarter. 3, that is no good. Bourbon out of bounds. Dixon with the save. So Lady Bulldogs chance. And underneath, not there. Offensive rebound. That is off. Bourbon comes away with the ball. Bourbon under the basket. That is off the iron underneath it. I believe we're going to have a jump ball. And subs coming in. Ball still Bourbon. And so ball back into the Dixon hands here. JV game in the second quarter in Rolla. Right now 8-6. Waynesville on top in that ball game. Ball tipped. Still Dixon basketball. Basket up, off target. We're going to have a whistle underneath. That's going to be the 4th foul on Marr. Basket. I believe we're going to have free throws here. So this is on the floor, no shot. Each team's had 1 foul in the quarter so far. Basket again off target. I want to thank Security Bank for being a primary sponsor this year for all these sports. And quick thinking there, but Dixon basketball. Dixon breaking the pressure on the way to the basket. Foul. 2 free throws coming. It's the 4th foul for number 5 of Bourbon. Number 1 coming in for her. Free throw good. Dixon 4-point lead. Second free throw also good. So lead up to 5, biggest of the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Second foul on Stevens. Bourbon inbound, can't get the 3. They're going to kick it out instead. Drive in, not there. They're going to say on the floor. I think they're going to say on the floor. Her second. Underneath, spin, basket again on the floor. Or foul on the floor anyway. Basket no good. Fourth team foul for Dixon. Bourbon score back to 4. Sure to subscribe if you want to watch some more basketball here. We'll also have updates on districts. All those games will be on MSHSAA TV. We will somehow have a link or something on here so you will be able to go directly to those games. Traveling call. Dixon still 3-point lead here, under 3 minutes. Bourbon, they will come away with the ball here, not quite in control. Now they'll get control of it. Baseline, shot off target. This is off of Bourbon. We have a timeout. We're going to take a break. Dixon by 3.
Dixon School District and the Dixon Athletic Booster Club are proud sponsors of the Dixon Bulldogs this season. You can check out live coverage of all their home games and Frisco League tournament action. Thank you to the Dixon School District and Dixon Booster Club. Go Bulldogs. Another way to keep up with all your local sports and live coverage is to check out AllenHilliardSports.com/live for all the live games. You could also check us out on YouTube and Facebook. Caleb Scott of Reinhardt Realty is a proud supporter of area schools and programs in Southwest Missouri, including the championship games of the Frisco League Tournament. Give him a call at 417-209-7837. Z Roofing and Solutions is a proud sponsor of the Lakeway Hornets and Richland Bears in this Frisco League.
So Dixon basketball coming out. Both teams have 3 timeouts. They've taken 2 so far. There it is, Bourbon basketball. It should have been, let's say it was Dixon timeout. Confusion there on the ball. Tipped away into Bourbon's hands. 3, that is good by Bourbon. We are tied up. We're going to have a foul underneath here. It's on 15 of Bourbon. 2, that is good off the inbounds. Three off the hands of Dixon. Bourbon basketball. Tipped out into the hands of Dixon. Definitely cannot catch it if you are out of bounds. Why is my clock? I don't know what happened, but it'll pick it up in about 4 seconds here. Basket good, Lady Bulldogs. 1:25 in the quarter, 4-point lead again. Drive, not there. That is off of Dixon, so Bourbon ball. Three, that is good. Bourbon within 1. Quick 2, off target. Bourbon, about 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Just a 1-point difference. Lipscomb with the rebound. And basket up. We're going to have a whistle, and we should have an extra free throw here. Foul on Bourbon, 12 her second. Both teams have 4. And once again, we're back to a 5-point difference in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Two-point shot, not there. Dixon comes away with it. Dixon down court. That is blocked, stolen by Bourbon. Clock under 10. Out of bounds, and 6 seconds on the game clock. Say Bourbon probably going inside here, looking for that drop to the line. They're going to go outside with the inbound. And 2 seconds still on the clock. And that is good, I believe. We'll take a look back at that off the inbound here. We'll be back. 42-40.
Pulaski County is a proud sponsor of the Waynesville Tigers as well as all the area Frisco League teams. Good luck to all the teams this season, and be sure to check them out for all your home loans, vehicle loans, and other money needs. They are member FDIC. Waynesville Tigers Sports are proudly sponsored by Chris Pills Basketball, your basketball training source in Pulaski County.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
We want to thank Stephanie Rome, KW Realtor, for helping provide coverage of the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs along with the Frisco League tournament.
So fourth quarter action coming out once again, sponsored by KW Realty, Dixon basketball sponsor. Also Gann Johnson Insurance, Dixon Schools, and Booster Club, along with Security Bank, Post Cab, and others. Drive, no good by Bourbon. They still have the ball. Second attempt off target. Ball still loose. Dixon comes away with it. .44 points for the Lady Bulldogs. Following this game, the plan is to be broadcasting Waynesville and Rolla boys varsity. Currently JV in progress over there in Rolla. Stolen shot up. That is good. Off target. We're going to have a whistle. This will be from behind. Number 10. I think number 10. 20. Oh. I think they got the number off on that, but I believe that was number 10. But they gave it to 20. It's her third. Mar heads back into the game. She is not in the best foul situation, but fourth quarter, this is when you need to put some difference makers back in. And foul, Dixon. They're going to get 2 baskets. Opportunities for free throws out of this. 12 on Bourbon. That will send Stevens to the line. Dixon is not led by 6 yet in this ball game, and they will stay at 5. And Dixon with the foul this time on the way down. That one's on 10. That's her third. 6-team foul for the Lady Bulldogs. Bourbon cuts this back into a 4-point ball game. Basket up, not there. Into the hands of Bourbon. Three off target. I believe Marr might have had that for a second there. Bourbon, and that basket again off. Three short, into the hands of Bourbon. And out of bounds, still Bourbon basketball. Stevens for three. That is off. Offensive rebound. That is good. 6-point ball game. It's on 20. It's going to be her fourth now, so 2 Lady Bulldogs have 4. Was a 1-and-1. Stevens drives, basket up, that is good. Dixon, 8-point game now. Dixon, Marr part of that, and Lipscomb brought the ball down. Dixon still with the ball. 4.5 minutes to go in this game. Three, not there. Four minutes left. Tip. Bourbon, I believe jump ball. Should be Dixon ball. We're going to have a timeout. We'll be back after this break, called by Dixon. They are on top by 8.
Glass Central is Pulaski County's newest auto installation service here. Contact James Garrett for all your installation needs. We want to thank Brian Borum, a former Crocker Lion and Frisco League champion, for sponsoring the Crocker Lions and a timeout sponsor this year. For all your real estate needs in Waynesville, St. Robert, and Pulaski County, contact Cross Creek Realty and Brian Borum. Post Pawn Shop of St. Robert is a proud sponsor of the Waynesville Tigers and area basketball teams, to include the Crocker Lions and other Frisco League programs. Be sure to check them out and talk to Dan just outside the main gate of Fort Leonard Wood. Gan Johnson Insurance of Dixon, Missouri is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs. The Home Plate Bar and Grill is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and area athletics, including youth and other sports.
It's back out here, Dixon basketball coming out. Dixon looking to try to get a double-digit lead here. They're going to go underneath, shot up. That is not successful. Stolen, though. Assist, basket good. Bulldogs by 10. Three, off target, offensive rebound, again basket good, 12-point lead, 55-43, Dixon on top. Foul heading to the basket, this will be on Dixon. It's number 10, it's her fourth, so 3 with 4 now. So Lady Bulldogs need to watch fouls the last couple minutes here. They have 2 subs and 3 with 4 fouls. Not very good math. Free throw off target. Free throw good for Bourbon. Timeout. We'll be back after this.
See Colquitt, Stevens Realty of KW Realty, Lake of the Ozarks, is a proud sponsor of Frisco League athletics and area basketball teams, including the Frisco League tournament. You can visit her at Horseshoe Bend Parkway in Lake of the Ozarks. You can also give her a call at her office at 348-9898 to check out all the new listings. C&B Auto of Lebanon, Missouri, a proud sponsor of the Frisco League athletics and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets this season. You can check them out off Elm Street in Lebanon. Allen Hilliard Sports would like to congratulate the Queen City Insane Asylum for their 2022 championship this season, and good luck to your spring season. The store in Licking on College Avenue is a proud sponsor of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats during their sports season. Good luck, Wildcats and...
It's back here, Dixon ball, Bourbon 1 for 1. The last free throw set coming out of a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Both teams have 2 remaining. Dixon 9-point lead, basket up, that is blocked, still Dixon ball. (18-17) from Rolla. 8 Bulldogs on top, Rolla Bulldogs over Waynesville currently in the JV game. And second rebound is good. Right now, Bourbon slowing things down. Baseline drive, throws it up. No, not there. Blocked. 3-point shot, Bourbon. Off target again, Dixon. It's going to be Dixon ball out of bounds, Bourbon. Sub coming in for the Lady Bulldogs. Basket is good. Bourbon back within 9. A minute and a half remain in this ball game. Basket short. It's 11, not 9, by the way. Oh, it was, I don't know. Either way, Dixon scored again. Now it's 13. Jump ball, a minute on the clock. Minute 1 technically. Shot no good. We have a whistle. This will be on Bourbon. Foul on 15. It's her 4th. Subs coming in for the Warhawks. And 54 seconds on the clock. 54.7 anyway. Foul again. That'll bring up 1 and 1. So Dixon just needs to sink free throws here in order to seal this game. Not there. Back to Bourbon off Dixon. Dixon, I believe, has a big enough gap with 40 seconds pretty much left in this game that Bourbon, they're going to have to hit quite a bit of their shots in order to do something here, but 3 up, off target, offensive rebound. They're going to keep having to go back to 3. 20 seconds here. They're going to draw a foul. So still 1 and 1. That might have been 2 actually, but did not update. Free throw good. Either way, 12-point difference now. 28 seconds to go. So looks like Dixon most likely going to pull away with a victory here. All they have to do is basically not turn the ball over. Timeout with 17 seconds. We'll be back after this.
Dixon School District and the Dixon Athletic Booster Club are proud sponsors of the Dixon Bulldogs this season. You can check out live coverage of all their home games and Frisco League tournament action. Thank you to the Dixon School District and Dixon Booster Club. Go Bulldogs. Another way to keep up with all your local sports and live coverage is to check out allenhilliardsports.com/live for all the live games. You could also check us out on YouTube and Facebook. Caleb Scott of Reinhardt Realty is a proud supporter of area schools and programs in Southwest Missouri, including the championship games of the Frisco League Tournament. Give him a call at 417-209-7837. Z Roofing and Solutions is a proud sponsor of the Lakeway Hornets and Richland Bears in this Frisco League.
Back here again, we have the Dixon coming out of the timeout. 17 seconds. They have an 11-point lead. Should be enough here. Dixon, they're going to kick it back, a little further back out of camera there. Clock running down. All they have to do is hold on to it. So congratulations, Lady Bulldogs, pinning no fouls. 2 seconds on the clock. Dixon can just throw it in. And that'll do it. They just have to hold the ball. Final score, 59-48. Dixon with a victory. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night from Dixon High School.